So hello there everyone and welcome back to another video of F1 2018 career mode. Today we are going to be doing episode number 12 in the Sauber, and we are here for round 14 of season 1 at Italy. So yes, Ferrari's home race, Alfa Romeo's home race. Also though, we had some new parts come through as well. Our contract is overthrough. We're not going to be signing for Williams despite what Emma wants us to do. We're just no, never. Williams are the second slowest team, but we are catching up slowly to the next car in front. We'll look at doing some major aero upgrades and then potentially doing some other stuff as well, because aero is just as good as our engine now. So potentially once we get these aero upgrades all done, then we can look at doing look at focusing on the chassis a bit. But yes, we got engine as well once everything is done, just to fulfill the car out. And yes, back on the grid. Everybody's getting ready. Arrow's been, I think that's a couple of people being interviewed. Hamilton is in front of the championship as he is in real life, so nothing really changed there. Ricciardo there, possibly moving, well, would be removed to Red Bull in real life, be staying at Red Bull in this career mode, of course, because there's no driver transfers. But let's have a look at the starting with today's Italian Grand Prix. And surprisingly, I'm in second place after Hamilton put away. Ocon third, Bottas fourth, Grosjean the Raikkonen poor down P7. Vettel was faster, did set pole, but he will be starting P9 with a penalty. Alonso is also got a penalty down in 12th. Hulkenberg is 16th. Our teammate was also in the top 10, but alas, he also got a penalty, and Hartley also got a penalty. They will start on the last row of the grid.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
Oh, we'll definitely get them a race worth watching from second on the grid. I think this is the highest I've been on the grid since the Canadian Grand Prix of season 1 in 2017, when I got pole, because it was literally wet until the last minute of qualifying when it was completely bone dry. So I was the only one on the dry side. Lights out and away we go. And it's me once again. It's an absolutely horrible start. Bottas is going to come on our right hand side. Ocon is going to come on our left hand side. We're going to have to brake. Little contact and Hamilton's round. Round goes Hamilton and we take the lead off the Italian Grand Prix. Well, the Ferrari fans will be happy about that. 3 wide at that corner was never going to happen. Bottas gets on the corner, and really I've got nowhere else to go. I'm making contact with Hamilton already, and that really was Bottas's fault. There's no way we're going to get 3 wide through there. Bottas should have yielded for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's look at Max Verstappen though. And because of Hamilton's little spin, a lot of reversing's going on. Verstappen's being pushed out, Alonso's being pushed out, and Charles Leclerc has been disqualified. We had the car to be at the front, but he's just stuck there. And the McLaren is reversing into him. He reverses, eventually gets disqualified. So Leclerc unfortunately outside the race, but we lead on lap 1, set the fast lap of course. From Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon is survived, he's P3, and I think Perez is in P4, so very good for Force India. Raikkonen did get past at some point, but him and Perez are going nose to tail here for P4. So those two are going there. See if Raikkonen can now make more moves up the grid. Now Hamilton is right down at the back of the field. Bottas goes past on lap 4 now with DRS. We are going to come back into this Ascara chicane, and we make the move work. Moving to lap 9 now. We retain our lead all the way to the end, and it's time to come in for our first pit stop. Bottas, Ocon and Perez, sorry, Raikkonen will follow through. Perez goes through and takes the lead off the Italian Grand Prix. Let's see if this is going to be a good start onto the medium tyres. It's a very good stop for us, 2.6 seconds. It could be faster. We're going to get out behind Sebastian Vettel, just ahead of the Ripple of Max Verstappen, P5, not bad. And as the cars in front are yet to stop, of course, Vettel with that penalty should be back. And Bottas has lost out in his pit stop. He's just overtaken Force India, and Bottas, although with the Mercedes power, is overtaking Raikkonen. Him and Raikkonen now going side by side into turn 1. Can Raikkonen make the move stick? Bottas make the move stick. He does, but very same lap here. Raikkonen is going to get Bottas back. So these two are going to be going now hammer and tong for the rest of the race. It'll be interesting to see what they can do. Lap 17 here. This is Esteban Ocon. He is behind there, and he's out of the race now with an engine failure. Such a shame for Ocon there. Moving to lap 21. This is a bit interesting. Bottas and Raikkonen's fighting has cost them, and it's cost them a place to Sebastian Vettel, who's now up to P2 behind us. Now, you may remember back to Spain and Belgium that we've had a few little instances with the Ferraris. Ferrari didn't like that. Subsequently, they signed me on as one of their young driver program, so their driver program. But one of the clauses is I have to get out the way for the Ferraris, let them through, which means I have to let Vettel through. Otherwise, Ferrari won't get through. I could defend Vettel off, but in the end, he's going to go past me anyway. And also, I'll be the most hated person in Italy. Hopefully, one day we can actually drive for the Scuderia with Vettel and actually win in Italy for the Tifosi. I'm just going to leave off on this Vettel a little bit here. Raikkonen and Bottas are now some way behind. Of course, if Raikkonen was to come up behind us, we would of course have to move out of the way for him as well and defend from Bottas.
We have 5 laps of
Hopefully we can hold on to P2 here. I mean, I'm disappointed that I know I'm going to get a lot of disappointment, but that is unfortunately the way Ferrari would like to have it, then control buying out my contract. And moving to the final lap here, Raikkonen and Bottas have slowed themselves up so much they've been caught by Perez and Magnussen. Perez is going down the inside of Bottas, and Perez goes through up into P3, and Magnussen now through the out of the Lesbos turns are now going to move up into P4. So Raikkonen and Bottas are losses. Will Raikkonen move for the Ascari chicane? No, he won't. And at the final corner we come. It is going to be P2 today. It could have been a victory, but we're not there yet, and I think that, well, the next race episode in Singapore will tell you why I will be leaving Sauber at the end of the season. More on that in that episode. But Sebastian Vettel there, well, he deserved to be on pole anyway. He unfortunately had an engine penalty, but it doesn't really matter because he's won anyway, especially with Bottas taking out Lewis and pinching me as well. Ricciardo can only manage P9. Clearly disappointed with that results, and of course in real life as we get as we come out now onto the podium. Vettel is leading, Perez is there as well, and myself, so there we go. It's clapping of course because I know that my contract is safe and I'm one step closer now to gaining a Ferrari seat. So yes, we'll look to get a Ferrari seat. If not, well, we might get a Haas at the very least. But yes, that champagne is very good to have. Perez P4, Magnussen P4, excuse me, Bottas P5, Raikkonen P6. Lewis Hamilton came back to finish in P7. The strength of the Mercedes there, especially against the slower Red Bulls with their horrible engine, and Nico Hülkenberg getting the final point ahead of the Toro Rosso and his teammate and the other Toro Rosso, Hartley. Grosjean, well, he can only finish P14, so disappointing result for him. With McLaren also not doing well. In terms of the Drivers' Championships, we move up to P8 now, ahead of Carlos Sainz. We're close to Verstappen. Verstappen has not really had a very good season, but getting results, sometimes finishing outside the points. I know he's been slowed down by us by a couple of times. Sebastian Vettel now leads by a couple of points, thanks to Lewis Hamilton's 7th place and him winning. Valtteri Bottas is 3rd, and Kimi Raikkonen moves ahead of Ricciardo in P4. Our teammate, well, he could have got some more points had he not got disqualified at the start, but it doesn't matter. There's no change in the constructors. We remain in P6, but we are getting close to Haas, so they could be on for P5, which would be Sauber's best finish in the championship for a very long time. I think 2012 or 2011 they were 5th. So yes.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
Well, we had a good pit start.
You must be thrilled to be up on the podium.
I'm thrilled. I mean, Sebastian drove a very good race, and he was very well to overtake us at the end. Well, yes, I think we're very happy with the show P2 today on the tin.
Close finish. How are things between the two of you?
Wasn't really close, to be honest. I mean, he was miles away, and Bottas and Raikkonen slowed themselves down.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Well, that was Bottas's fault. For Bottas for being an idiot and taking his teammate out on turn 1. Thanks, Claire. Let's look at the rivalry. Well, it's a clean sweep with everybody, thanks to Billy, and we are still losing the rivalry to Perez, but we are gaining to on the clerk. In terms of the R&D points, let's see how many resource points we're going to get. 678 because we got a team goal bonus. Massive increases in terms of reputation with all the teams. Williams, of course, at the top anyway, and we're closely getting towards veteran, and sportsmanship is there.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.
Thank you, Emma. First podium.
You hit your last
second
team
podium,
goal.
excuse me.
Well done. That should get the team a nice boost to their development, and it won't hurt when it comes to your next contract review either.
So let's have a look at some R&D. We've got 1,400 resource points, and this is a good chance to make some ground up onto Force India, and then we'll be up to the upper. Then we'll try and catch the upper resource points, but I'll be leaving Sauber at the end of the season anyway because of what happened in the next race in Singapore. So make sure you get subscribed and turn the notification bell on as well if you want to see what happens there. But we're going to update some slashy. We're going to have a look at some tyre wear. We will always do a better tyre wear, and we're going to also have we got enough. We haven't got enough resource points for a thing, so we're going to develop an engine part, or are we going to leave it? I was in two minds really, but I decided to go with it anyway because we've still got enough 278, so that can go with this. Next race, Singapore, so we will find out as well if we're going to get any changes to regulations, although I haven't really seen it in many. It's usually after season 2 when people's changes come in. But that's it, going to be it for today's F1 2018 career mode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new to see more F1 2018 career mode videos as and when they come out. Till the next video, I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy your day, and goodbye.